Revelation 5013. From the 3rd of December 1950. Recognize yourselves and your origin. Recognize yourselves for what you are. As creatures which not only exist outwardly materially but contain spiritual substances within themselves which must develop upwards to a stage where they are similar to God again. For it was once similar to God and has lost its similarity to God through its own fault. Realize that you are the form in which the spiritual can attain God-likeness again if you live in God's will. And therefore you first have to acknowledge a God above you, a being which called you into life and to whom you, as his living creations, should show love and obedience, for then you will also fulfill his will, and then the spiritual substance in you will also reach its final aim on earth. It will assimilate itself to God's original being, which is love in itself, and it will take on the form again which it had from the very beginning. But you humans lack the recognition of yourselves. That is why you are ill, and you must strive for your recovery yourselves of your own free will. Therefore you can only ever be made aware of your defective state, your spiritual blindness and your wrong way of life, yet you yourselves must benefit from all admonitions and warnings which are repeatedly sent to you through God's love and grace. You must reflect on yourselves, on your origin and on your purpose in life. Only then will you put your hand to your soul's work and live in God's will. Ignorance is a great obstacle, but people themselves do nothing to change their state of ignorance. They don't accept any instructions and their thoughts are exclusively turned towards the world, just as they also regard earthly life itself as the purpose of their existence, because they rarely acknowledge a continuation after death. It is their ignorance which makes them think and act wrongly, yet they do nothing to change this ignorance into knowledge. And thus, as long as you humans do not think about what and how you are and what your actual destiny is, you will only remain blind earthly wanderers who, to a certain extent, walk unsuccessfully through earthly life, letting the precious time pass by unused which could earn them a glorious life in eternity. Only the serious contemplation of these questions brings you spiritual brightness and lets your will become active to reach the aim which is set for you for this earthly life. Know yourselves and your origin. Think about your destiny and your task in life. Then eagerly try to comply with what you feel alive within you as a duty towards God, for he places this feeling into your heart as soon as you seriously endeavor to fathom the purpose and aim of earthly life, as soon as you, in recognizing yourselves, turn in your heart to the one from whom you originated. He will help you to ascend, yet you must want it yourselves and appeal to him for strength and grace. Then you will not walk the earthly path in vain. Then the spiritual substance in you will mature and become what it originally was and should become again. Amen.